Welcome to DAG Excel video number 9. I'm starting my Excel intermediate class, date manipulations. I'll quickly get into what a date is. You can type a date by typing in today is the 8th of January 08/01/2017. If you press enter, Excel will identify it's a date and default it to the left of the cell, so you know that it identifies it's a number and it aligns it to the right. This is a date. Even in the number format, you see that it immediately tells you it's a date. You can format a date differently because this is just a facade. What's actually in this cell is a serial number. So if you click on general, you will see that this is 42,743. That's the number of days from 1 January 1900 to date to 8th January. Control Z. So 8th January 2017 is that number of days from 1 January 1900. So you can format this differently by clicking the launcher there, or you can quickly use Control 1 above the tab on your keypad, and when it brings you the format cells, you go to custom quickly and you can change this type in there. Right now it's on DD for 2 numbers for the day, MM for 2 numbers for the month, YY for 2 numbers for the year. You can totally adjust this. I can remove that and just start typing my own. D will give me the abbreviation for Sunday. 4 Ds will give me the full names. I want only 3. Space, you can put DD to give me the number, the day with a leading 0. If I put 1, it will omit the leading 0. So I want the leading 0. I put a space. I go to the month. M is for month. 1 is without the leading 0. 2 M's is 2 digits with a leading 0. 3 M's is abbreviated month. 4 M's is a full name, month name. 4 will just be the abbreviated letter, single letter. So for 2, you have numbers. For 3, you have the 3-letter abbreviation. For 4, the full month name. I can leave that, put a comma, use the month, the year, sorry. Y will be the year, 17. 2Y is the same, 3Y will give me the full 2017. If I click OK, the formatting on top totally adjusts. There are many times you'd like to extract parts of this date, and Excel formulas exist to assist you with that. You can use the year function here to extract the year part of the serial number, arrow to the left. That's a serial number, so Excel knows it's a serial number and it will totally update and tell you which year it is for that serial number. You have 2017. For the month, you also get the serial number. Control enter to give you it's January. It's formatted with MMM, 3 M's. You can change the format. As you can see, it's custom. For the day, you can also use the formula day and get the serial number. Control enter, it will give you the day Sunday. I formatted it with 4 letters of D so that it's the full name. Weekday, you can use equals weekday. The weekday of that serial number, comma, this will give you the return type. 1 means if you put 1, you select this one, 1 will be a Sunday, 7 will be a Saturday. There are different options you can choose from based on which week you want to pick. I like to pick 1, and since it's the first one and the default for Excel, I can omit it, close bracket, and it will pick 1. Sunday being a 1 for the weekday. Week number, I can get the week number for this serial number here. This one returns for me the number of the week, and it wants to know my starting day for the week. I can start from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whichever day of the week can be the first day of the week for my calendar, and the default is 1. I can omit it. It will pick the default and it will give me the week number. This is week 2 for January 2017. If I come for end of month, equals EO end of month, that gives me the last day of the month before after a specified number of months. So the end of month for this serial number, comma, if I put the number of months 0, I'm talking about the current month. If I enter, it will give me the serial number because that's general number formatting. So I can scoop that formatting, format painter, and paint there. So Excel will totally know that this is the 31st of January 2017. So Excel will pick the last day of the month. So that's what EOM does. If I put 0, if I put -1, it will be the last day of the month for the previous month. So it will be December 2016. If I put a 3, it will put the last day of the month 3 months from now. January, February, March, April. So 3 months after the last day of the month. That's what it will do. So 0 is current month, 1 is the following month, 2 is 2 months from now, 3 is 3 months from now. So that's what you get. Date value normally works if you have text that looks like a date. You can say, okay, I can omit this and pick it up a little later for the sake of time. Let me quickly go to counting days in between. Because they are serial numbers, you can therefore count days in between. So I have a start date there and an end date. So if I put 10 days there, it will be 10 days from this date to that date because I'm adding start date to 10. So I want to count the number of days in between. Now there are different ways of counting. I can count network days or just number of days. If I want just number of days, what I will be doing is equals the end date or the later date minus the earlier date. That's when it will calculate. If I press enter, it will count how many number of days, which is that 10. But if I want network days, it will omit weekends, it can omit holidays. So if I say equals network days, let me start with network days, not the international one. This one returns the whole work days between two dates. So the start date will be my start date, comma, the end date, which is that end date that's been given, and I can add a holiday if I want. Where there's no holiday, I can add an empty cell here so that if there's a holiday, we can put it there. If I press Control Enter to give me, so there are 9 work days between these two periods. I can copy this, Control D at the bottom. It's refusing because now it's referencing text. Enter. I can use network day international. This one, if you read the screen tip there, it tells you that it returns the number of whole days between 2 days with a custom weekend parameter. So you can give it a custom weekend. So your start date will be that date, comma, the end date. The default is Saturday, Sunday being the weekend. You can change which weekend you choose to observe. I can leave the default, Control Enter, it will count for me totally. You can calculate work days from a date. You can also calculate workday international from a date where you can pick a custom date. I'll leave that for the next video. That's where I'll start from. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like at the bottom of the video and also subscribe so that you can get notified when new videos come up. Thanks for watching.